1212. Welcome back to HMG Podcast. This is your host, Hashem Ming Garrett. I hope you're all doing well. Message for today is ask for help. Ask for help, right? When you feel like you're going through something and you're feeling overwhelmed, it's a breakup, lost a job, maybe you're new on a job and don't know exactly what you're supposed to do. You're new at a school. You're not sure what you're supposed to do. You're just going through something. Just ask for help. Right? Maybe you just emotionally feel like you've just been in a bad place. Something's really bothering you. Maybe you're afraid of something, someone. Ask for help. I always believe start with God. Start with our Creator. Y'all, the Creator of all that exists. Just say, I'm lost. I don't know. I'm confused. I need help. Please send me some guidance, please. And then here in the physical world, just say. And sometimes it's hard, right? We don't even know how to fix our lips to say, I need help. So I think a good place to start with, if you don't know how to ask for help, is to just talk about what you're going through, right? So somebody says, how you doing? And like, all right, I'm good. No complaints, whatever your go-to phrase is. But sometimes in those moments, just muster up the courage and just open up just a little bit and just say, have you ever gone through this? Yeah, well, this is like, and just start getting in a habit, right? You're not going to be, it doesn't mean that you have to like spill your whole guts out in 2 seconds, but if that's what you need, then you do that too. But just get in the habit of talking. I don't know if anybody in here has ever seen a therapist, and sometimes it's all about just talking. I don't know if your faith and your walk allows you to have an opportunity to talk with a person of the cloth. You talk. Just, if you have a relative that you can talk to, talk. If you play some sort of organized sports, you talk to your coach. If you got a good friend or some associates, you just talk. Like, you find yourself and you're in this weird place and you're just sitting down across the person, you go see your doctor and they say, hey, how's everything going? Talk. Just say it. Just get it out. Like, yeah, man, I'm such and such broke up with me and they left me, and my kid is not doing well, and my spouse is aggravating me, or this thing internally is just bothering me, and whatever it is, just talk. Just get it out, right? But let's try to make sure when we do start talking, that we don't talk when we're drunk and under the influence, right? Because that's easy, right? Just to start blurting things out under the influence, but like, do it when you're sober. Just make sure you're not speaking in a space of anger and yelling, because that's also talking, right? It's not, I don't want you to communicate when you're threatening and you're yelling and you're cursing, and no, not that kind of communicating, but just really talk and say things like, this made me feel like that, and I'm confused, right? Just be transparent and take that deep breath, and maybe you talk one time and you let it out a little bit with one person and say, you know what, next time somebody asks me and it's just that little silence and don't know what to say, just let it out. Talk. Get in the habit of sharing how you feel. This goes out to males and females, young and old. We have to talk more and say, this is how this is making me feel. And if you're not happy, you have to say something. And that's the beauty of prayer, right? Prayer is talking. If you believe in a higher being, a creator, then you pray to your creator and ask, Creator, help me. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid. I'm angry. I don't want to be bitter anymore. Like, just talk. And sometimes if you find that when you talk to certain people, it really gets underneath their skin, maybe just stop talking to that particular person until you get to a place where you feel a little bit more comfortable to talk. And so this is just some encouragement. Sometimes we bottle things up and we try to sweep everything under the rug, or try to pretend that everything is fine, and it's not fine. And you're worried and you're angry and you're fed up. And you may feel like, I'm just tired of talking. Find somebody new to talk to. Find somebody that you can help. Find some time to, spend some time with yourself and get some new hobbies, right? Feeling overwhelmed, right? And so it's just some little tips that I wanted to just pass on and share with somebody. Speak up and keep speaking and keep talking. But let's do it in a space of respect and humility and vulnerability. Really being vulnerable and just saying how you feel. And if it comes out a little sarcastic and if it comes out a little rude, then acknowledge it. Like, I apologize. Can you forgive me? I shouldn't have came out like that. I said that wrong to however, just be honest and just be truthful. And we don't have to hide behind egos. We don't have to hide behind, the labels. Well, I'm supposed to be successful. I'm supposed to be, so I shouldn't feel like this. No, let's get behind. Let's peel back all of those little pseudo labels that make us forget that we're all one and we're all human. And, whatever it is that you are going through, you're not the only person to have gone through it or to be going through it. And maybe somebody could share something with you in that moment when you allow yourself to be a little vulnerable. And understand, yes, some people you talk to will go and tell your business, but be vulnerable and just say, listen, something's bothering me. I need to open up. I need to talk. And believe it or not, you're going to talk to some people and they're going to keep it close. But it's not about, whether or not they go and tell. It's just about you healing and getting some stuff off your chest. As they say, you can't heal what you won't reveal. Say that secrets make us sick. The squeaky wheel gets the oil. I just want to encourage you to talk. And you start with your creator. And you go to your friends, your positive friends, right? Not the people who are going to say, hey, well, let's go smoke, let's go drink. And I'm not saying that a little glass of wine. I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life, but too much of anything is no good for us, right? And we know we live in a society now where like opioids and drug addiction is so rampant. So just make sure we got some positive friends in our life and, just talk to your doctor, talk to a person of faith. You talk to your coaches, you talk to a mentor, just talk. And while you're talking, just figure out some things that you can do, how you can help somebody else. That's always healing. It's always therapeutic and cathartic. One to talk and also help somebody else because there's so many people who are going through something. And always remember, it's okay to cry. Like, I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there. Like, our creator gave us those tear ducts for a reason. A good tear, a good cry is, I get a good one. Oh my gosh, that's always a good thing. I don't get them too often, but when I do, it's good. Sometimes tears can express something that words can't. So listen, just talk. I hope this talk was good for you. Make sure you return. And I just want to thank you. Stay well.